Welcome back to the audio bookshelf. We hope you enjoy the book, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to get our latest content. Please enjoy The Philosophy of Efficiency, presented by Theo E. David from the audio bookshelf. Chapter 1: Understanding Efficiency. Efficiency is more than just a buzzword or a corporate mantra. It is a philosophy, a way of thinking that can transform how we approach tasks, goals, and even life itself. At its core, efficiency is about achieving the maximum output with the minimum input, an elegant balance of effort and results. But how does one achieve true efficiency, and why does it matter? The foundation of efficiency begins with understanding its essence. It's not about cutting corners or rushing through tasks, but instead about optimizing processes to make every action purposeful. Imagine two individuals tasked with writing a report. One spends hours gathering unnecessary data, getting sidetracked by irrelevant details, while the other clearly defines objectives, identifies the key points, and crafts the report with precision. The difference lies not in intelligence or effort, but in their approach. Efficiency is deeply tied to clarity of purpose. When you have a clear understanding of your goals, you naturally gravitate towards the methods that will achieve them with the least resistance. This principle applies to everything from time management to personal relationships. Knowing what matters most allows you to allocate your resources, whether they be time, energy, or money, in the most impactful way. The second pillar of efficiency is prioritization. Not all tasks hold equal value. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, teaches us that 80% of results often come from 20% of our efforts. Identifying these high-impact activities can make the difference between being busy and being truly productive. When you learn to focus on what matters most, you free yourself from the tyranny of low-value tasks that drain energy but yield little return. Another vital component of efficiency is eliminating waste. Waste comes in many forms: unnecessary meetings, overcomplicated workflows, or even mental clutter. Streamlining processes, delegating tasks, and maintaining a clear focus can significantly enhance productivity. Consider the example of manufacturing industries. Over the decades, methodologies like lean manufacturing and Six Sigma have revolutionized production lines by systematically identifying and removing inefficiencies. These principles are not limited to factories; they can be applied to everyday life. Yet, efficiency is not merely technical, it is also deeply personal. Each of us operates differently, with unique rhythms and capacities. Understanding your natural patterns, when you are most focused, creative, or energetic, can help you structure your day for peak performance. This concept is often referred to as working smarter, not harder. Importantly, efficiency does not mean sacrificing quality or well-being. The pursuit of efficiency should enhance life, not diminish it. Overworking or cutting corners in the name of efficiency can lead to burnout, errors, and dissatisfaction. True efficiency respects both the task and the individual, ensuring that outcomes are achieved sustainably. Efficiency is a skill, but it is also a mindset. Cultivating this mindset requires practice and self-reflection. Ask yourself questions like, am I focusing on what truly matters? Can this process be simplified? Am I using my time in alignment with my priorities? Regularly evaluating your habits and approaches will help you stay on the path of continuous improvement. In the chapters ahead, we will explore practical strategies and timeless principles to embody the philosophy of efficiency in every area of life. From mastering time management to streamlining decision-making, this journey will empower you to achieve more with less. By embracing this philosophy, you will not only accomplish your goals, but also create a life of greater ease, balance, and fulfillment. Let's begin this transformation by delving deeper into the roots of inefficiency and the tools to overcome it. Chapter 2: Identifying and Overcoming Inefficiencies. Before efficiency can be embraced, inefficiency must be identified. Many of the inefficiencies in our lives are so ingrained in our routines that they often go unnoticed. They manifest as wasted time, unnecessary complexity, or misplaced effort. Recognizing these inefficiencies is the first step toward reclaiming control over your resources. One of the most common sources of inefficiency is poor time management. Time is a finite resource, and how you allocate it determines your productivity and well-being. Many people fall into the trap of multitasking, believing it to be a hallmark of efficiency. However, research consistently shows that multitasking reduces overall effectiveness. The human brain functions best when focused on a single task at a time. Switching between tasks creates a cognitive lag, slowing progress and increasing the likelihood of errors. To combat this, adopt the principle of single tasking. Prioritize tasks based on importance and urgency, and tackle them one by one. A widely recommended method is the Eisenhower matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. By focusing on tasks that are important but not yet urgent, you can avoid the stress of last-minute efforts while ensuring meaningful progress. Another significant inefficiency lies in decision fatigue. Every day, we make countless decisions, from what to eat for breakfast to how to respond to emails. Over time, the energy required for these choices diminishes our ability to make sound decisions. This is why successful individuals often simplify their daily routines to reduce trivial decision-making. For instance, Steve Jobs famously wore the same style of clothing every day to conserve his mental energy for more critical matters. To minimize decision fatigue, establish routines for recurring tasks. Meal planning, setting a consistent morning routine, or even organizing your workspace can reduce the number of daily decisions, freeing your mental capacity for higher-order thinking. Technology, while a powerful tool for efficiency, can also become a significant source of inefficiency. Notifications, endless scrolling on social media, and an over-reliance on apps can fragment your focus and eat away at your time. Digital distractions are particularly insidious because they often masquerade as productive activities. Checking emails or updating your calendar may feel necessary but can quickly spiral into procrastination. To mitigate this, set boundaries with technology. Turn off non-essential notifications, establish no screen times, and use tools like website blockers during focused work periods. The key is to ensure that technology serves you rather than the other way around. Another area of inefficiency is overcomplication. Humans often have a tendency to make tasks harder than they need to be. This could mean overplanning, adding unnecessary steps, or striving for perfection when good enough will suffice. Simplifying processes can lead to significant time and energy savings. Ask yourself, is there a simpler way to achieve the same result? Often, the answer lies in removing excess rather than adding more. Procrastination is another major inefficiency, one that stems not from laziness but from fear or overwhelm. When faced with a daunting task, breaking it into smaller, more manageable steps can make it less intimidating. The 2-minute rule is a practical technique. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. For larger tasks, commit to just 2 minutes of effort. Often, starting is the hardest part, and once you begin, momentum carries you forward. Finally, inefficiency can stem from lack of communication or coordination, especially in team settings. Misunderstandings, unclear expectations, or poorly planned meetings can waste hours of collective time. Clear communication is essential. Define goals, roles, and responsibilities up front, and use tools like agendas and summaries to keep everyone aligned. In meetings, focus on outcomes rather than discussions, and avoid inviting participants whose presence isn't essential. Recognizing and addressing these inefficiencies requires self-awareness and a willingness to change. Start by keeping a log of your activities for a week. Identify patterns that reveal wasted time, unnecessary effort, or distractions. With this awareness, you can begin to take actionable steps to streamline your life. In the next chapter, we will explore strategies for mastering time management, one of the most critical components of efficiency. By learning to control your time, you take the first step toward controlling your life. Chapter 3: Mastering Time Management. Time management is the cornerstone of efficiency. Without a clear strategy for managing your time, even the best intentions can dissolve into chaos. The ability to allocate time effectively is not just a skill, but a discipline that shapes your productivity and overall quality of life. The first principle of effective time management is setting clear priorities. Without a sense of direction, it's easy to spend your day reacting to whatever seems urgent rather than focusing on what is truly important. Begin by defining your long-term goals and breaking them into actionable steps. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve this week? This month? This year? Then, align your daily activities with these objectives. A powerful tool for prioritization is the ABC method. In this system, tasks are categorized as A, B, or C based on their importance. Tasks are the most critical and must be done immediately. These are directly tied to your goals and often have significant consequences if neglected. B tasks are important but less urgent. They should be scheduled and addressed systematically to prevent them from becoming tasks. C tasks are low priority and often involve minor or routine matters. These can be delegated, automated, or handled during downtime. Once you've identified your priorities, the next step is to structure your day using a time blocking approach. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time for different activities. For example, you might allocate 9 to 11 a.m. for focused work, 11:30 to 12 o'clock for emails, and 2 to 3 o'clock for meetings. This method not only ensures that important tasks receive dedicated time, but also reduces decision fatigue by creating a predefined structure for your day. Another critical aspect of time management is managing energy, not just hours. Everyone has natural peaks and troughs in their energy levels throughout the day. For many, mornings are a time of high focus and creativity, while afternoons may bring a lull. Identify your peak performance windows and schedule your most demanding tasks during those periods. Reserve low-energy times for less intensive activities, such as responding to emails or organizing your workspace. Equally important is learning to say no. Time is a finite resource, and every yes to one commitment is a no to another. Evaluate requests for your time based on how they align with your goals and priorities. Politely declining tasks or meetings that don't add value is not selfish, it's essential for maintaining focus and achieving meaningful results. Effective time management also requires the ability to delegate and outsource. You don't have to do everything yourself. Delegating tasks to others who are better equipped or have the capacity to handle them allows you to concentrate on what you do best. In a professional setting, this might mean assigning routine tasks to team members. In personal life, outsourcing chores like cleaning or meal prep can free up time for higher priority activities. To keep yourself accountable, consider implementing a daily or weekly review process. At the end of each day, reflect on what you accomplished and what could have been done better. Use this insight to adjust your approach for the following day. On a weekly basis, review your broader goals and progress to ensure you're staying on track. This practice not only enhances your time management skills, but also fosters a mindset of continuous improvement. Another vital element of time management is building buffer time into your schedule. Overloading your day with back-to-back commitments leaves no room for unexpected delays or emergencies. By allowing buffer time between tasks, you can accommodate unforeseen circumstances without derailing your entire day. Lastly, don't underestimate the importance of rest and recovery. Pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion is not sustainable and often leads to diminished productivity and creativity. Scheduling regular breaks, getting sufficient sleep, and engaging in activities that recharge you are as essential to effective time management as working efficiently. Mastering time management is a journey, not a one-time fix. It requires experimentation, adaptability, and persistence. By adopting these principles and integrating them into your daily life, you can transform how you manage your time and, in turn, how you live your life. In the next chapter, we will delve into decision-making strategies, another critical component of the philosophy of efficiency. By learning to make better decisions, faster, and with less stress, you will unlock a new level of productivity and clarity. Chapter 4: The Art of Decision-Making. Efficient decision-making is a cornerstone of the philosophy of efficiency. Every choice you make, no matter how small, influences the trajectory of your day, your goals, and ultimately your life. Mastering this art requires a combination of strategy, clarity, and decisiveness. The first step in efficient decision-making is recognizing that not all decisions are equal. Some choices, such as selecting a career path or purchasing a home, carry significant weight and require thoughtful deliberation. Others, like deciding what to eat for lunch, are low impact and can be made quickly. The key is to allocate your mental energy appropriately, spend time on decisions that matter, and streamline those that don't. One effective strategy for simplifying low-stakes decisions is creating predetermined systems or defaults. For instance, adopting a meal plan eliminates daily food decisions. Wearing a simplified wardrobe or following a standard morning routine reduces cognitive load, allowing you to save your decision-making energy for more important matters. When faced with more complex decisions, clarity of purpose is essential. Begin by defining the problem and identifying what a successful outcome looks like. Ask yourself, what am I trying to achieve? What are my non-negotiables? This focus helps you filter out distractions and consider only the options that align with your goals. A popular framework for decision-making is the OODA loop, originally developed by military strategist John Boyd. OODA stands for Observe, Orient, Decide, Act. Here's how it applies. Observe, gather relevant information about the situation. Avoid overloading yourself with excessive data, focus on the details that matter most. Orient, analyze the information in the context of your goals and priorities. This step involves identifying patterns and recognizing opportunities or risks. Decide, choose the best course of action based on your analysis. Trust your judgment and avoid the trap of endless deliberation, also known as analysis paralysis. Act, execute your decision promptly. A decision without action is merely an idea. Learn from the outcomes and adjust as needed. One of the biggest obstacles to efficient decision-making is fear of making the wrong choice. This fear often leads to indecision, which can be more costly than a suboptimal decision. To overcome this, adopt the mindset that most decisions are reversible. If you discover later that a decision wasn't ideal, you can adjust or pivot. The willingness to take action, learn, and adapt is far more valuable than striving for perfection. When decisions involve multiple options, tools like the decision matrix can help. This method involves listing your options and evaluating them based on key criteria. Assign a weight to each criterion based on its importance, then score each option accordingly. The option with the highest total score is likely the best choice. This structured approach reduces emotional bias and brings objectivity to complex decisions. Time constraints can also enhance decision-making. Parkinson's law states that work expands to fill the time available for its completion, and this principle applies to decisions as well. Giving yourself a reasonable but firm deadline forces you to focus, evaluate the options, and make a choice without unnecessary delays. Collaboration can also improve decision efficiency, especially in team or group settings. Collective input often brings diverse perspectives and reduces blind spots. However, ensure that discussions remain focused and time-bound to prevent decision by committee, where endless debate delays action. Assign a final decision-maker to maintain accountability and momentum. Another critical element of efficient decision-making is self-trust. Overanalyzing and second-guessing yourself wastes time and energy. Developing confidence in your ability to make sound decisions requires practice and reflection. After each decision, evaluate its outcomes. What worked? What didn't? Use these insights to refine your approach moving forward. Finally, simplify your decision-making process by automating recurring decisions whenever possible. Automation could mean setting up bill payments, using tools to organize tasks, or relying on algorithms to handle routine processes. The fewer decisions you have to actively make, the more mental capacity you free up for meaningful ones. Efficient decision-making is not about always being right, it's about making choices that align with your goals, acting promptly, and learning from the results. By honing this skill, you reduce stress, increase clarity, and accelerate progress in all areas of life. In the next chapter, we will explore how to streamline and optimize processes to create systems that consistently enhance productivity and efficiency. Chapter 5: Building Systems for Efficiency. At the heart of sustained efficiency lies the ability to create and optimize systems. Systems are repeatable processes or workflows designed to achieve specific outcomes. When well constructed, they reduce effort, eliminate redundancy, and create a sense of order in otherwise chaotic tasks. Mastering the art of system building is key to turning efficiency into a way of life. The first step in creating a system is identifying recurring tasks or challenges in your personal or professional life. These could range from managing emails to preparing weekly reports or even grocery shopping. Ask yourself, what tasks do I frequently repeat? Where am I spending unnecessary time or effort? These are the areas most ripe for systematization. Once you've identified a task or process, break it down into its individual steps. For example, if you want to streamline your morning routine, list every action you take after waking up, brushing your teeth, making coffee, checking emails, and so on. Seeing the process in detail helps identify inefficiencies, redundancies, or opportunities for improvement. The next step is simplification. Look for ways to eliminate unnecessary steps or combine actions for greater efficiency. In the example of a morning routine, you might prepare your coffee the night before or set your clothes out in advance. These small adjustments reduce decision-making and save time. Automation is one of the most powerful tools for optimizing systems. In today's world, technology can handle many repetitive tasks with minimal effort. Consider automating tasks like bill payments, appointment reminders, or data entry using software or apps. Even simple tools like calendar integrations or to-do list apps can significantly streamline your workflows. Another key aspect of building efficient systems is delegation. Not every task requires your direct involvement. In a professional setting, delegating responsibilities to team members allows you to focus on higher priority tasks. At home, you might delegate chores among family members or hire services for routine tasks. Effective delegation ensures that work is distributed in a way that maximizes collective productivity. Documentation is a critical yet often overlooked component of system building. A well-documented process acts as a blueprint for others and ensures consistency, even when you're not directly involved. This is particularly valuable in team settings, where clear instructions can prevent confusion and reduce errors. Write down the steps of your process and test it to ensure it's easy to follow. Feedback and iteration are essential for maintaining the effectiveness of your systems. No system is perfect from the start. Periodically review your workflows to identify bottlenecks or areas for improvement. Seek feedback from others who interact with your systems and use their insights to refine and adapt. Flexibility is another hallmark of an effective system. While structure is important, overly rigid systems can become a liability when circumstances change. Build flexibility into your workflows by allowing for contingencies or exceptions. For example, if your task management system relies on specific deadlines, include buffer time to accommodate unexpected delays. One area where systems can dramatically improve efficiency is in decision-making. As discussed in the previous chapter, predetermined rules or criteria can simplify choices. For instance, creating a checklist for evaluating new opportunities ensures you apply consistent standards without reinventing the wheel each time. Consistency is what ultimately makes systems successful. The greatest system in the world won't help if it's not followed regularly. Cultivate habits around your systems to make them a natural part of your routine. For example, if you've created a system for organizing emails, commit to using it daily until it becomes second nature. Finally, remember that systems are tools, not constraints. Their purpose is to serve you, not the other way around. If a system starts to feel burdensome or counterproductive, revisit and revise it. Efficiency is a dynamic process, and your systems should evolve alongside your needs and circumstances. By building and optimizing systems, you create a foundation for sustained productivity and reduced stress. Every aspect of life, from managing time to achieving long-term goals, becomes more manageable and predictable. In the next chapter, we will explore the role of focus and mindfulness in the philosophy of efficiency, helping you harness the power of attention to amplify your results. Chapter 6: The Power of Focus and Mindfulness. Focus and mindfulness are two of the most potent tools for enhancing efficiency. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to direct your attention with intention can mean the difference between mediocrity and excellence. When combined, focus and mindfulness allow you to work smarter, make better decisions, and experience greater satisfaction in your achievements. Focus, at its core, is the ability to concentrate your mental energy on a single task or objective. In contrast, distractions pull your attention away, fragmenting your efforts and diluting your results. The modern workplace and lifestyle are rife with distractions. Social media, notifications, open office layouts, and multitasking all compete for your focus. To cultivate focus, start by creating an environment that minimizes distractions. This might involve working in a quiet space, using noise-canceling headphones, or setting your devices to Do Not Disturb mode. Small changes to your surroundings can significantly enhance your ability to concentrate. Equally important is the practice of monotasking, or focusing on one task at a time. While multitasking may feel productive, it often leads to errors and lower quality results. Studies have shown that the brain performs best when it can devote its full attention to a single task. By committing to monotasking, you not only improve efficiency but also increase the likelihood of achieving a state of flow, a mental state in which you are fully immersed and highly productive. Time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique can also help improve focus. This method involves working in short, intense bursts, typically 25 minutes, followed by a brief break. The structure prevents burnout and trains your brain to sustain focus for longer periods over time. Mindfulness complements focus by training your mind to stay present in the moment. While focus is about narrowing your attention, mindfulness is about grounding yourself in the here and now, free from judgment or distraction. Together, they create a mental framework that is both concentrated and adaptive. One way to practice mindfulness is through meditation. Even a few minutes of daily meditation can help improve your ability to stay present and reduce the mental chatter that leads to distractions. Mindful breathing, body scans, or guided meditations are all effective techniques for sharpening your awareness. Mindfulness also extends beyond formal meditation. It can be practiced in everyday activities, such as eating, walking, or even working. By fully engaging with whatever task you're doing, you not only perform better but also find greater enjoyment in the process. For example, instead of rushing through your morning coffee while checking emails, take a moment to savor the aroma, taste, and warmth of the cup. This simple act of mindfulness can set a positive tone for the rest of your day. Combining focus and mindfulness can significantly improve how you approach tasks. Consider starting each day by setting clear intentions for what you want to accomplish. Reflect on these goals mindfully, then approach each task with deliberate focus. This practice ensures that your efforts are aligned with your priorities and not scattered across less meaningful activities. Another key aspect of focus and mindfulness is managing your mental energy. Your ability to concentrate is not constant, it ebbs and flows throughout the day. Pay attention to your mental rhythms and schedule high-focus tasks during your peak energy periods. Use low-energy times for routine or administrative tasks that require less cognitive effort. It's also important to be mindful of when to take breaks. Breaks are not a sign of inefficiency, they are essential for maintaining long-term productivity. A quick walk, stretching, or even stepping away from your workspace to breathe deeply can recharge your mental energy and improve focus when you return. Finally, practice self-compassion when distractions inevitably arise. Being overly critical of yourself can lead to frustration and wasted energy. Instead, acknowledge the distraction, gently redirect your attention, and refocus on the task at hand. Over time, this process becomes more automatic, strengthening your ability to maintain focus. By harnessing the power of focus and mindfulness, you not only increase your efficiency but also enhance your quality of life. These practices help you stay grounded, achieve more in less time, and find greater fulfillment in your work and personal pursuits. In the next chapter, we will explore how to balance efficiency with creativity, ensuring that your drive for productivity does not stifle your ability to innovate and think freely. Creativity is an essential part of problem solving and growth, and finding harmony between structure and innovation is key to living an efficient and fulfilling life.